Okay, time to jump into some handwriting and phonics. We are continuing our work with letter V today, and we're going to go over our objectives so we can see what we're working on. Objective is what we are going to learn. I can name things that begin with V. Ooh, so we have got a lot going on today. We are going to be looking at some things that begin with V, and we're going to be naming them. So when we name things, what do we need to do? What do we need to use from our tools down here? Definitely need to use our mouth, because remember, we are looking for that v, v, v sound. So in order to make that sound, we need to use our mouth. And then we need to listen to see if words begin with V. So that means that we're going to need to use our ears. Very good. So we're going to be naming things that begin with V. Going to need to think about the letter V. I've got some things up here that begin with V, and we're going to go over to the screen and see some more. Here I've got a violin, violin, a vase, some violets, also the color violet, and a volcano. So let's go do the V song and then see what other things begin with V.
V.
All right, guys, here comes our V song. Stand up so we can do it together.
V goes down and up like teeth upon a bat. Teeth upon a bat. Teeth upon a bat. V goes down and up like teeth upon a bat. V, V, boo. Big V is tall, but little v is short. Little v is short. Little v is short. Big V is tall, but little v is short. V, V, boo.
Great job, you guys. That was awesome job doing the V song. Let's watch how they write V, and then we're going to talk about what begins with V.
V.
V. Okay, let's go over some V words. We're beginning with van. A van is like a big car that you would drive. Van. Vat. A vat is like a big barrel of something. A vat. Vet. Vet, or like veterinarian, like a doctor for animals. Vane, like a weather vane. A weather vane is something that when the wind blows, it tells you which direction the wind is blowing in. Vane. Vent. Vent is like where the air conditioning comes out of. Vest, like in your uniform vest. Vine. Vine is like what leaves grow on. Vote. Remember, in class, sometimes we would vote. We would raise our hands to vote for what we wanted to see happen. Like some people wanted to do the letter sound song, and some people wanted to do alphabet action. So we would take a vote to see which one we should do. Volcano. Volcano. Vegetables. Valentine, like giving somebody a valentine on Valentine's Day. Vulture. A vulture is a type of bird, like a scavenger. It eats things that are left over. Vase, like what you put your flowers in. Violin. A violin is an instrument. Volleyball. Volleyball is a sport that we can play. Valley. Valley is an area between two mountains. Violets. Violets are flowers, and it's also a shade of purple, like the color purple. Okay, so let's look at some of the things that we have here on our practice page for letter V, for naming things that begin with V. So there are a few things here that begin with V and some that do not begin with V. So let's look. Our first one up here, lemon. Lemon. Does that begin with the...
I don't know that one.
Alexa thought I was talking to her. Lemon. Does lemon begin with the v sound? No, it does not. So I would not color that one in. What about vulture? Vulture. Yes, it does begin with the V sound. So I would color in my vulture. You guys can look at the rest of that for your practice, to practice naming things that begin with V. Remember, you're looking for it at the beginning of the word. Let's look at our other page that we're going to work on. We're also going to be working on our mini book for letter V. We're on our last page of our mini book, and we are going to be finding the 3 things on this page that begin with V. There are only 3 out of the 6, so color in the 3 that begin with V. All right, you guys, great job on letter V. I'm excited to see what things you can name that begin with V. Tomorrow, we're going to be sorting some V sounds, but we're also going to be taking our V test because we're going to be ending a day early this week since we're going to spring break. So make sure that by tomorrow you can write your V, you can make the sound, and you can name something that begins with V. I know you guys can do it. I'll see you soon.